Okay, we're keeping the reading dark because I want to keep my room dark. But Spirit's like, light a candle. So let's light it up. Of course, I don't have my fucking lighter. So welcome. I will do my intro as I usually do. I am Whitney Moon. Okay, this is a collective reading, okay, for everybody. Now, as per usual with a lot of these readings, there is a theme. Okay. I can feel something, but I'm not quite sure what it is. So I really want to go live to try and figure it out. Whoa. Cancer. Oh. Okay. Cancer, 9th house, and Venus. Sagittarius. Personal spiritual growth and long journeys. Venus obviously is contracts, but with Cancer energy, I feel like that's the Chariot energy. 9th house. Experience through exploration. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna I went right to these ones. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything yet. Just hold on. Whoa. Because the energy is gonna talk for me. Making plans. 2 of Wands. Chariot. Okay. So I feel like this could have already happened or it's about to happen, okay? You could be making plans to set some type of goal, celebration. Now, 3 of Cups. Whatever you're planning, if you're planning on doing something, it's going to be successful. Because Venus is there. It's like somebody wants something. They're trying to make the plans to do it. There's the World. Success, completion, King of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups. Okay, so this King of Wands, maybe they're just getting out of a divorce. Because that would be Venus with the World, King of Wands in reverse, which means something didn't go like the King, Ace of Wands here, or Ace of Cups in reverse, fertility, That's, I believe, the young Don with his first kid. So I don't know. You could be dealing with somebody who is going through a divorce that involves children. Okay. And these making plans, that could be the divorce. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. See, or Knight of Swords. There's a battle going on. They're fighting an Empress. This is what motherhood. This is what I'm saying. What the fuck? King of Coins. She's fighting him for his money. Okay. Thief in limbo. Like, I think this is on lock. Under lock and key. Okay. And I mean, this, my friend back in the day, 20 years ago, she was stalking. What up? She was stalking this cop. Okay. And at the time, she was my childhood friend, but we had kind of like separated and like I couldn't really be friends with her anymore. She was really changing into a different person that I had never seen. And so she started hanging out with my sister for some fucking reason. And so one night she's hanging out with my sister and she tells my sister about this plan to get this cop. Okay. So apparently at her work, there was this guy coming in who was about to divorce his wife or going through a divorce. And she said to my sister, she goes, I'm just going to stalk him and wait for him. And she basically said, like, he's going to be mine. And they weren't dating. All she did was serve him a couple of times at the bar she was working at. But she was kind of like loco, okay, like not really okay up in the head once and I don't know, it's like once we graduated, she just wasn't the same anymore. It's like she wanted a husband, like instantly. She wanted exactly what her parents had, and she just wanted to be married right away. And the guy that she was dating forever was a fucking drug dealer. Like, he wasn't going to marry her. Okay, so she then she wanted to marry a biker. She wanted to get into the Hells Angels, all this shit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Now you want to become like a fucking crow eater? Like, are you kidding me? And then to all of a sudden stalking this Toronto cop at her fucking work who's going through like a nasty divorce, apparently, like kids involved and everything. Like, it was bad, she said. And that's why she was going to basically stalk him, because so bad that she wasn't just going to wait. You know, she knew she had to be crazy, you know, and just be basically, she used to like chameleon herself, you know, like I would notice that she was a different person all the time, especially around guys. I'd be like, who the fuck are you? Like, you're not the fun person that we used to drive around town smoking cigarettes and fucking playing loud music and trying to find hot guy Jeeps. Okay. Like, this isn't you. Okay. This is somebody else. Like, I don't know who the fuck she was. It's like, honestly, I feel as if she got possessed. Like, she had the face demon in her, you know, like the one that makes women wear like an atrocious amount of makeup and think that they're ugly if they don't have this makeup on. So she had like that demon going on with her face, you know, with the mirror, you know, that tries to change you, and you have to change yourself in order to look better. And even though you look actually worse, but they tell you look better, false lighting, right? And what mirrors are designed to do is illusion you. Okay. So she had like a huge mirror spell going on for, oh my God. It started when we were in grade 6, I think. I don't even know how old you are in grade 6. Like probably like 11, maybe. Yeah, maybe 11. Okay. And it started then. And she was just on the trail for guys. It was always, let's find guys, let's find dudes, let's find guys. It was so exhausting. And whenever we found guys, you know, she was kind of fat and like had pimples and like wore glasses. Guess who the guys always liked? Sorry, me. Okay, so it never went the way she wanted it. It's never, and then she put more makeup on, you know, whereas like I never really wore makeup because like I was never really good at it. And like I used to do my eyes back in the day pretty well, but like I didn't really need the cover up and shit, so I never really did that, but she did. And like the more makeup you wear, the more pimples you get, the more fucked up your face gets. So it's like, you know, in order to stop the makeup, like I went through like a full year of like just ugliness in my face, like just to try to get rid of makeup. Okay. So whatever, I don't know where we're going with this fucking reading, but Sphere was like, do a reading. So I'm like, fine, fuck it. I'm bored anyways. I'll do it. But I don't know what this is about, but maybe somebody's ex-wife wears a lot of fucking makeup. I don't know. It seems to be making this fucking guy's life a living hell. All over a child. So that seems like way too many, but we're going to take them. Queen of Cups, intuitive empath. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe they're going to open up their intuitive side about how to deal with this. Or maybe there's another person coming in. Maybe that's you. Maybe this is somebody you're dealing with and they're dealing with somebody. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. They have to decide something. Ooh, the Hermit. He's got his fucking hand on his heart. That's when he dies in the tomato fields. I don't know if you've ever seen The Godfather. If you want to watch it, make sure you put like 2 or 3 days to get through it because it's the longest movie in the world. It's actually 3 movies. But that's the part where he dies, where the Don dies. The original Don dies. Ceases to exist, okay? Hermit, hand on his chest. I feel like somebody is making an oath. Like somebody made an oath. And they would have fulfilled it until the day that they died. I feel like if this Empress wasn't such a biatch. Okay, because I mean, then she's got to live for so long by herself, right? So I feel like whoever this Empress is, I feel like they're going to be alone for a while. Like, I don't really feel like anybody's lining up to be with them. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse, success in reverse. Something did not go well with this Ace of Cups. Oh my God, there's the Fool, beginnings and risks. Risks come with this 2 of Pentacles. Somebody makes a decision possibly regarding you. Okay, once their marriage is over. 9 of Cups in reverse. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with somebody, or you're about to deal with somebody who's in their last like 60 days or something of a divorce. Okay, and there's, oh my God, look at that peace. There's the peace. There's the peace officer. Or the peace officer. Well, fuck, maybe they need a peace officer. I don't really know. But there's the peace offering that they give you. Okay, so it's almost like I feel this person might reach out to you in like, I don't know, a couple months or something. And because maybe they don't know how much this divorce is going to cost. Like maybe they don't know what this is going to do to them. And they don't want to, I don't know, like maybe this is your friend or something, or maybe somebody's going to come to you. And like the reason why they come to you about all of this stuff is I think because they like you. I mean, I'm sure they talk about it with people, but that's not the same, you know, because everybody says different. There's departure, 8 of Cups. Ooh, with the fucking 5 of Swords in reverse. Money coming. Okay, so somebody, whoever this Empress is, started quite the fucking war with this person. Okay, like gun in the face, like I'm going to take everything from you and you're not going to say anything about it kind of fight. Okay, but I don't really think this king is giving in. Okay, just because some bitch says she wants everything doesn't mean she's going to fucking get it. Okay, so I don't know. Again, I feel like he's really worried about what's going to happen. Because, I mean, anything could happen. So far, he's not gotten anywhere with this person. So I don't know if he's giving them a lot of offers, and they're not taking any offer that he gives them. So it's like they want to fight. Well, then fine, we'll go to court. If that's what you want, we'll go. Well, what do they say? What's that? Take it to the, I don't know. It's like court on the streets, you know? Like, fine, like we'll take it to where it needs to go. Like, if you're not going to let me settle any of this, then justice has not shown up though. But there's money coming, and the Tower in reverse. Okay, so this is when that dude gets into that fucking car crash. One of his sons. Oh, who is that? Oh, I can't think of who he is. Anyways, he gets into a car crash, and that's when everything breaks down, finds out about everything. So I feel like the Tower's going to come down in reverse. Like, it's not going to go the way that this Empress wants it to go. Okay. She thinks this money's coming, but it's not what she wants. So this king could have like offered her more money than what she's even entitled to, and she still won't take it. Which, you know what that's called, people? Greed. That's what that's called. This bitch is greedy. Give me this Empress. Something fishy's going down. Look at that with the money sign. Oh, what do you know? Something fucking fishy is going on. Wants your money. And like your hard-earned money, Capricorn money, like the shit you worked for. Pretty sure you don't just go around giving the money that you make at work away. Okay? Like, easy there. Trying to control everything. See, she's trying to control. Reaping what you sowed in reverse. Ooh, she didn't make none of it. She ain't entitled to any of it. Okay, there's map change. Quick movement. That's Uranus energy. With Mars too. Woo. That is something quick. Ulterior motives, hidden enemies. Once everything comes out, man, I don't know. I feel like this king might have to play a little bit dirty. And by playing dirty, all Spirit's saying is you're going to have to take some low blows at this person because of how low blow ball they've already done to you. You know what I mean? It's like God might give you a couple of free punches. You know what I mean? It's not actual hits. Like you're not hitting anybody, but it's like there's going to be some things that hits this person, and it's sorry, karma. Reviewing something over and over and over again. See, private dick work. Man, I don't know. You got to do your research. There's obviously, I mean, when my sister got divorced, her ex-husband was a multimillionaire. He hired the lawyer. My sister had no money. She was in school. She was trying to wrap up all these bills. He just fucking up and left her, moved in some new chick, expected her to divorce him. And because she didn't have any money, he paid for everything, and she lost everything. They were together for 10 years, and she lost everything. I don't know what he did. Again, we'll never know, okay? But because he hired the lawyer, he lied to the lawyer, okay? If this is something to do with you, I feel like a lawyer has advice for you. I don't know, maybe you need to, like, go to some, I don't know, library and get law books out and see what the law says about this, because I feel like, because I mean, not all lawyers know everything, right? So, I mean, you should hope that they go and look it up. But I mean, how many times have you seen, I mean, there's a reason why lawyers have law clerks. Okay, because there's a shit ton of research they have to do, and they don't have time to do it. So they need other people to do the research for them. Okay, so I feel like if this is the king I'm talking to, then I feel like you need to maybe hire another person to help you figure out how to deal with this Empress, because maybe the lawyer that you have doesn't know enough. And there could be something in there that this Empress is violating because it isn't her money. She's not just entitled to it. Even if you were married, that's nice. She's entitled to what you made in that marriage, and that's it. She's not entitled to what you had before, okay, or what you've made after she's moved out, okay? Like, she's not entitled to that. They can still use that as that's how much money you've made, but oh my God. Again, like, I feel like somebody doesn't know, like, there's something that you're missing, and it really could clear the case wide open. Calling the authorities. I don't know if you had to call the cops on them, but that needs to be said. All right. Again, low blows. I mean, if it has to do with your kids or your money, like, take the fucking low blows. I mean, if they're balling you and trying to take everything, you think they're just all of a sudden going to be a nice person? No. Okay, they expect you to open up little Santa's sack here and give them whatever the fuck they want. Okay, and you need to fucking make sure you shut bitches down like that, okay? Because bitches like that are making everybody look bad. Okay, and then it's the law that are attached to them. Like, are you sure you're getting enough money? Because I think we can get more. Like, get your own goddamn job. Like, what the because you know those bitches get fucking bitch attorneys that fucking fighting for all their rights. Like, bitch, sit down. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, honestly, sometimes, like, I mean, I'm a woman, but I hate them, okay? I think they've got too many ulterior motives. I think they fucking use men. I think they get under this. And then, of course, you know that a bitch is fucking even more evil when they're trying to turn people, you know, they're trying to get you to turn against people, okay? Because nobody should ever, I mean, you can tell a story, something could happen, but, like, when are you ever going to stand there and go, like, you need to hate somebody for me, or you need to do this for me? Like, only women do that shit because they have ulterior motives. They know what they're doing once they get somebody on their side. Okay, and they act like they're your best friend. Yeah, right, because they're your best friend for right now. An enemy behind your private line. See, there's fucking rats everywhere. Okay, literally acting like they're your best friend and they're not. Okay, even this Empress, she could be still acting like she's your best friend. Like, oh, you know, I'm just doing this because for our kids' sake. And, you know, I'm just looking out for myself and I'm just making moves for myself. You know, I have to, yeah, okay, you're going to rob some dude because you're making moves for yourself. Yeah, we already know. Okay, so we got intimidation here. Again, with this Mars energy. I don't know if a woman is being intimidated by a man or if there's a feminine masculine being attacked by a masculine feminine. Because, like, we got Venus all over this. Like, this is fucking feminine bitch energy with contracts and fucking, you know, make sure you sign on the dotted line so then I get all the money that I need, and make sure you sign on the dotted line and sign your fucking life away. Like, ugh. Anybody makes you sign a contract, like, think twice about it, okay? Third house communication in reverse. Again, okay, so now I feel like you might not hear from this person for a while. Yeah, there's that until they deal with this fucking contract. Something in the past. So just keep your energy cleansed. I mean, you might have somebody putting a lot of energy on you because of the situation that they're in. Okay. Also, I feel like whoever this person is has a friend that has some type of problem with you. So not only do they have a problem with the Empress, but I think that they have a problem with you as well. Okay, because obviously their friends are going to have problems with everybody around them. Okay, because they're going to think that everybody's trying to use this person. Okay, so it's like, keep your energy clear. Okay, and I mean, I feel like this person, whoever they are, I think they're like enjoying something too much right now. I don't know if they're drinking a lot or partying a lot, or I don't know. It seems like they're indulging in something, and maybe self-pity. Okay, feeling sorry for themselves and shit. Honestly, it's like, do you want to be around somebody who's sitting there feeling sorry for themselves about something they can't control and they can't get over, so they want to pity themselves about it because they made the wrong decisions? Like, do you want to be around somebody like that? Because I kind of feel like you probably don't. right? Wouldn't you want to be around somebody that's got it together, that's over it, that's not going to bring it to the table about everything they just went through as if we're going to do the same to them, right? It's almost like this Queen of Cups needs to use her intuition, because if this is somebody that you're dealing with, then it's almost like Spirit's like you have to give them more time. Like they need more time to deal with this contract that they're already in. Okay, and if time is what you have, if time is on your side, then just know, I think this person is a kind of a good person for you. But if you don't really have time to sit around, because like I said, this could take months for them to call you. Months, okay? I'm talking like we could be already through the winter and they still haven't said anything to you. And that's why it's like, well, I don't know what they're indulging in, but especially over the holiday season, it's probably going to get worse. And that's how people get, because their families are ripped apart, and then their self-pity Christmas morning, like I should have my family with me, and why is my family with me? And, all these things that they can't change, and all these things that, I mean, why would you even want to change them at this point in time? Like, that's the thing, is people always want to change things. They always want to sit and think about all the things they could change or all the things they could have done different. But it's like, that ship has already sailed, and I highly doubt it's ever going to cross your threshold again. And if it does, then somebody's got a serious problem with repeating the past. And then this is a whole different reading as well. Okay, but I feel like this king, okay, whoever this King of Wands is, who's not getting anywhere with this Ace of Cups, eventually when they do come towards you, there's going to be some type of peace offering. Because they know how long they made you wait. So I hope you got a lot of hobbies. Okay, because it might take forever. Which means, hopefully you're doing a different mission as well. Like hopefully you got a lot of work to do, and hopefully there's things occupying your time, right? Because if this person is worth it to you, then time is nothing, right? Time is just something that people get hooked on because it's in their face all the time. Something's going on behind your back. You see, there is something progressing behind your back. Okay. So I don't think it's bad. I think this person just has a lot to deal with. And there was this other guy that I dated way back in the day, and his baby mama had just moved out with his kid, and they were always on and off and shit. And like when we got together, his mom was the one who was really kind of pushing the dating onto him. And he'd only been single for a couple months. And like this woman, his baby mama, tore his fucking asshole apart. Tore his whole fucking world apart. Like just did whatever the fuck she wanted. Like, cause she was daddy's girl, like little rich bitch, just getting everything that she wanted. And honestly, I feel like he needed way more time. Like he shouldn't have been anywhere near me, and he should have stayed single, because even we were together on New Year's Eve and he was behind me. Like he had a TV that was weirdly situated in the living room. So he was behind me, and the ball dropped, and the guy didn't even say Happy New Year, because he was on the phone with his baby mama yelling at her for God knows what she was doing. And I was like, why am I even here? Like, do you want to be spaced beside somebody while they're yelling at somebody on the phone, right? Or would you rather just wait for the dust to settle, because it will settle? And if it doesn't settle, then I have a feeling Spirit's not going to just make you sit around waiting for somebody. Okay, stay away in reverse. See, like, I don't think they even want to stay away from you, but I feel like they don't have anything to give. There's Mars again. What the hell is this? There's the lure. I didn't even see it sitting over there. I feel like this person's going to lure you in one day. But again, if you're there that day, you're there, people can expect you to hang around for them. And I don't really think you are hanging around specifically for them. I think you just, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't, they're just, it's going to suck, because that's the thing, is like, that's why divorces with kids are so complicated, because it takes so much energy out of those people that they don't have the energy to start new relationships, although they want to, because they want to feel better about it. But physically, they actually don't have the energy to do it. Okay, they might feel like really sluggish, Okay, they might not have a lot of energy right now because of what this person's doing to them. So again, if you tried to be with them, then they would be forcing out energy that I don't even think they have. Okay, so, and I mean, the Dawn ain't looking that well. Like, he's not, this king ain't looking that well. Okay, could have lost a lot of weight. Okay, could kind of like, you know, be hobbly bobbly every now and then and want to sleep a lot. It's because they're getting spiritually attacked by this Empress. It doesn't have anything to do with you. And that's another thing. I've been getting a lot of plenty of fish. There's envy in reverse. And like the lure card did come. So take a walk with me. Plenty of Fish is a dating site if you don't know what it is. I mean, it's been around since the dawn of the internet. Okay, forever. There used to be POF parties every weekend. It was the shit. You wore these beads and stuff. Oh my God, it was so weird. I never partaked in it, but I was always at the bar where they were at. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyways. So say you meet this person, okay, POF again, and this person's not ready. Okay, the only reason why they're on the dating site is to just make themselves feel better. I don't think they actually thought that they would meet anybody, okay, that they liked. So then it's almost like, I don't know if you end up going out for a date or you end up spending the night with them or sleeping with them one night and then you don't hear from them again. That's because suddenly they go into a court battle. Okay, and it might intensify, right? It might have been kind of smooth sailing for a while, and then all of a sudden, you know, because you have to wait a long time for court dates sometimes. Sometimes you have to wait months, okay, even to get into family court. I mean, especially if you're going to jail, okay? Sometimes they can rush that shit only because it's jail, but other than that, everything gets backed up, okay? Because if it's not criminal related, then it's like, all right, bitch, sit down. We got criminals to deal with, right? So it's kind of like a joke at this point of how long people do have to wait. But then all of a sudden when things come up, it's like boom, boom, boom. You know, you got things you got to do and lawyers ask you for things and then you got to prepare for this. And then, you know, so like it could be something like they had a nice kind of setting in the water and now it's choppy again, right? So now they don't have time and they're not even thinking about it. Like you might cross their mind. Okay, I was getting that song by Frozen Ghost. That song, I've been waiting my whole life for you. And now my waiting is through. Like, I mean, I feel like this person, I feel like you are going to wait for them. But at the same time, there is that kind of like, meh, it might not be for you. You know, once all the dust settles and they've cleaned everything off, it's, again, I don't know what this is about. And I don't know why I had to do this reading. But Spirit obviously wanted somebody to know something about this king, okay, who's getting eaten alive by an empress. Okay, and it looks like they are having a little bit of a pity party because of it right now. Okay, and then once that pity party's over, they offer some type of gesture to you, and you might be available that night, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'll meet you. I didn't even think you'd ever call me again, and then it actually works out. I don't know, it could be something like that, because now my nose is getting itchy, so... I mean, I hope you don't have to wait the entire winter for somebody to call you, but at the same time, I mean, winter is always so shitty. And oh, look at, there's Libra. I said justice hasn't showed up, and then there it is. There's their lawyer. Okay, so I do feel like this person has a lawyer. Okay, they've got a lawyer. They got a lot of shit to deal with. But soon it's going to be fun and socializing. Okay, and like what else do we do in the winter other than hibernate and force ourselves to go to work? Okay, other than that, I feel like the winter is probably going to go by pretty fucking fast. And it'd be over in no time. So what is time other than, you know, just something we fixate on, like I said before. So what is that? 34, 43. I love when I get mirrors like that. Okay, so we're done with this. I'm over it. Thank you for watching. If it resonated, okay. If it didn't, obviously, wait for the next reading. I will be back tomorrow, I'm sure, with some more collective readings. Okay, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com for personals. Peace out, y'all.